Hi, my name's Calvin. I'm 28. I'm from Scarborough, Ontario, and I drive the number 59 2004 blah blah STI at CSCS. So my passion for cars began, obviously, like most, from Fast and the Furious. Gone in 60 Seconds, Vanishing Point, Bullet. Yeah, that was pretty much it. That was 5-year-old me rolling around with little Hot Wheels, you know. But I bought my Subaru when I was 17, and at the time I just needed a car to get to work. I didn't want to buy like a cheap Civic or something, no offense. But yeah, I saved up, and I wanted an STI at first, so mine's actually a WRX. But I wanted an STI, and at the time I couldn't really find like a good deal on one, like a good condition one, so I bought this WRX. It was rust-free at one point when I bought it. It was bone stock, and then I drove it for 3 winters, and then that's when all the rust came in, and I got the quarter panel fixed. Started rusting again. I was at a car wash one day, and I was looking at the ground, and I see this chunk of blue. I was like, what the hell is that? And it was a piece of my fucking quarter panel on the ground. So that's when the Facebook Marketplace Carlton flares came in. I also blew the motor up that year, like most Subaru owners. So my good friend at Barn Built, he convinced me to do a 2.5 setup. He hooked it up because that motor's been in here for a long time, and she's running strong. So yeah, full STI swap. I did a version 7 JDM STI transmission. So I guess the only thing that's like WRX about the car now is like the door, I guess, and the steering rack. But no, she's been pretty good for the past few years. So I guess whenever you like get to drive home after a track day in a Subaru, like it's a good time, you know. So it's a 2.5, still stock case half. I do want to do a sleeve setup in the future, but so far it's just pistons, rods. Headwork wise, it was just like GSC OEM replacement style parts. I kept the factory compression ratio, so it's still 8.3 to 1. When I did the build, I was in school and didn't really have that much money, so I wanted to keep it all simple. Still a stock location turbo. It's a GTX 3071R, and IEG fuel rails, 1050cc injectors. Exterior wise, they're Carlton flares. I have the splitter, APR wing, APR mirrors, RPG reverse carbon hood scoop, and some custom hood vents from my buddy Jake STI in Orangeville, just to keep some of the hot air from building up in there. I have my own line of custom wheels, Choi Motorsport wheels. You'll see one in the back. I actually have my TEs on right now, but yeah, I have 2 Recaros on the inside. I have a Sparco steering wheel, but it's at home because I forgot it. Thanks to Tech Wrap Canada, they cleaned up the livery real nice. DVP Motorsports, they did the previous livery. The livery, to be honest, it wasn't really because I want to go full race car. It's just the car was so beaten up, and panels have been rattle canned, and none of the body panels actually match. Hopefully you guys don't include that in the clips, but the fender's a different color, door is a different color, and the livery was supposed to hide and take away from all that. So yeah, special thanks to Tech Wrap, special thanks to DVP. They've both gotten me out to a decent amount of events in the past. Special thanks to White Line. They're so far my best sponsorship so far. Barn Built Canada. Joseph, he knows what he's doing. This motor has seen over 40 track days. And who else? All my boys that have woken up at 4 or 5 in the morning on race day. My buddy Armani letting me use his truck to get me out to Calabogie and even Tennessee. I wouldn't be able to do all this stuff without you guys. So what got me into racing? A few things actually. So when I first bought the car, I want to freaking do a stance build. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, guys. But I went to my first track day it started because my buddy at the time, Steven, he convinced me to buy these fucking Toyo R888 tires that were on sale, also on Facebook Marketplace. And I was like, you know what? I fucking needed tires at the time, so I bought them. And then I went to my first track day with my friends from high school. He had a boosted Mazda 3, Speed 3, and my other buddy with an EG. And I had a shit ton of fun, so I did it again, and then that was when I blew the motor up. Not at the track though, but yeah, I guess that was when I started having a love for going to the track. And then after building the motor, my close friends, they were at the time competing for CSCS, so I was like, you know what, I want to fucking join into the fun, so I did it, and that's how I fell in love with it. And I think like the best part is when you're racing with your friends, it's a lot different from just like an open lap day. Like it's a completely different vibe, you know. So yeah, that's why I've been doing it for so long. How's it going, guys? So we're here today in the backup car, my 240. Unfortunately, CSCS round 2, saw a lot of high temps in the Subaru. The transmission had a failure just before at the very end of the qualifying rounds. Overall, it was a hot day. I mean, the car started overheating right in the morning. I messed up because I should have switched out my coolant for water, but I don't know, I guess I wasn't thinking properly. But car started overheating right in the morning. I tried to kind of plan it out and just go out there. Luckily the temps were so high, I didn't really have to warm up the tires, so tried to get out there, just set a flyer right in the morning, and we did qualify, but in the end, right before the actual race, the transmission had a small failure, so we're in the process of getting that fixed. Now, for now, it's just the backup car. This is my 1992 Nissan 240. I bought the car 3 years ago now, and it's just kind of like a summer daily. It's a cheap car to drive. I put 87 gas in it. It doesn't take synthetic oil. It's a get in and go car, you know. So it has Origin Type 3 over fenders, KBD front bumper, side skirts, and Rep 326 wing. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this car, to be honest. I might turn it to a drift car in the future. For now, it's just kind of like a fuck around car with my friends. Yeah, I got same thing, Choi Motorsport wheels, you know. I had to run the new Choi V2s, Choi Motorsport V2s, the two-piece design. Alright, so with the wheels, I always wanted, I wanted 2 or 3-piece wheels. I always wanted something chrome, and I always thought Regas would look nice on the car, but I also wanted something with a diff. So that's what this design was that's what inspired, you know, what I did with these wheels. I'm pretty happy with how the car turned out. I'll be honest, like, I built this car in my underground garage over the winter time, so for the past 6 months, like, I didn't even know if this car was going to see daylight, you know. So I'm just happy it's done, and it's running, it's good. So yeah, we'll see what kind of stuff we can do with this thing. Welcome back. Yo, imagine. Should we do like a walk behind and then I'll look and be like, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, you want to try that?
From here too,
like behind the door, just come up.
I was gonna do like one of these where it's like come around and then it's like, well, back.
Oh hey, didn't see you guys there. That's a fucking fast e-bike. Oh, there's 2. Wow. Well, that's not even an e-bike, just kids riding their fucking bike fast.
Yeah.
But with the wheels, I always wanted Regameisters, or not Regameisters, Rega Masters, that's what they're called. Oh man, cut that out. I'm gonna look like a poser.